Good evening, class. Tim Zellner here. I'm talking about lathes, the safety, the history, and a few other tidbits and information about them. Let's get started. What is a lathe? A lathe is a machine that places material on a rotating axis or just spins your material around. And then a type of cutting tool, sometimes a drill bit. It can be really any kind of cutting tool will be applied to it and take material off as needed to shape the part into the manufacturer's specs. All right, a little bit of lathe history for you. Some manuscripts say it goes all the way back to China where they used to use those type of machines, but the first real known is back in 1797, a British inventor. All right, what can you make with the lathes? So it's a bit diverse what you can make with it. You can make a lot of wood projects such as bats or bowls, or you can even make engine parts such as pistons, bolts, nuts. Really, you can fashion a lot of interesting things with lathes. Now let's talk some more about safety. Lathes are very dangerous, mainly because they're just a huge spinning axis that's sitting on a horizontal plane. So it's rather easy to trip inside of them or get your hand caught in them. Any Pretty much anything of a tangle. So the best way to help fight this is to have signage within your shop in order to inform whoever's operating it what all the dangers could exist. Um, OSHA even reports that the main injuries are amputations and crushed limbs just from the lathe rotating and those limbs being put inside. And one of the easiest ways to protect against this is actually machine guarding. As you can see right here, you have a huge yellow guard around it with a viewing window. You also have this red stop button that will give you an emergency stop in case for some reason you have some issues and you need to shut the machine off right away. Um, Another little tidbit: just make sure you're always using ear and eye protection, regular PPE that you should have on while operating these machines. Always remain alert. What never to do around a lathe? Well, never remove the guard while the lathe is still in operation or spinning. Um, Reach near the spinning lathe or the part being worked. Let loose clothing or hair dangle in front of it or near it because it could very well get caught and that would cause serious injury. It could pull you in with it, and that would not be a good ending. And don't be complacent, as we said before. Stay alert when you're in any shop floor, and especially around a lathe. And thank you for listening in. Here's the references. I'll have a good night.